You're about to enter golfing country, your passport to the world's best golfing destinations. Hosted by Mark Stewart and Rebecca Blackwell. Golf is our specialty and travel is our business. Let's get ready to tee it up on golfing country.
I'm Mark Stewart. Welcome to golfing country. This week we'll be heading to the Great Plains and Prairies of North America, to the great state of North Dakota.
Ah, yes, the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail in North Dakota. We'll follow in the footsteps of America's most famous explorers on Route 1804 from Mandan, Bismarck, Washburn, Williston, Killdeer, and Medora. And we'll play golf where legends were made. We'll see the nature and the wildlife North Dakota is known for. We'll see the buffalo, learn about the Mandan, the Arikara, and the Hadassah. We'll see the artwork of Michael Haynes, Carl Bodmer. Come along with us where birdies and eagles fly.
Behind me, the Missouri River, which was the site of the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1804 through 1806. In which that intrepid band of explorers, accompanied by Sakakawea, forged away west. On the Lewis and Clark Trail, we've done something that has been a marriage of the historical significance of the trail, along with the world-class golf that is situated along on either side of the trail, all the way from the South Dakota border to the Montana border. On these courses, you will have your own legendary adventure on each of the golf courses that exist on the trail. The world-class links of North Dakota near Williston, Hawk Tree near Bismarck, and Bully Pulpit in the Old West tourist destination of Medora have all been recognized nationally by golf magazines throughout the country. On the side trips, you will get a sense of the history that was made over 200 years ago on spots like this one I'm standing on right now. I'm Bob Colbert, creator of the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. And right now we're inviting all of you watching this program to bring your golf clubs and your thirst for history and nature. And remember, the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail is where birdies and eagles fly.
Welcome to North Dakota and the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. I'm Terry Harzinski, Executive Director of the Bismarck Mandan Convention and Visitors Bureau. Bismarck is the place to begin your Lewis and Clark Golf Trail adventure. Here we've combined our historic sites and cultural events along with some of the greatest golfing in America. Let's head up the trail. I think you'll be surprised.
One of the most beautiful courses in North Dakota and the country is Hawk Tree Golf Club. It's pure golfing pleasure.
My name is Chuck Rupert. I'm the head golf professional at Hawk Tree Golf Club, located in Bismarck, North Dakota. Today we're at a nationally ranked golf course, ranked in the top 100 in the public category. We're noted for our elevation changes and black sand in the bunkers. In the clubhouse, you're able to see 14 holes. It's a beautiful view from the clubhouse. The coloration, you get different colors. We got the black sand with the emerald green grass, blue sky, and native grassed areas that are red tipped. 4 different colors makes for a beautiful sight. Here at Hawk Tree, we're a proud member of the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. It was designed by Jim Ing, who grew up in Dickinson, North Dakota, which is 100 miles away from Bismarck. His office is in Denver now, but he has taken a piece of property and created a great golf course.
It was a fun project with old friends. That was probably the biggest part. I knew half of those guys from childhood. It was a labor of love and great fun. I'm very proud that it's done well in the national popularity contest and makes people in the area proud. And golf is a funny thing. It's one of the few structures of sort that can transform the image of an area. It can take the reputation of a town, of a state, of an area, and really elevate it. It's one of the very few things, it's an art form, but it's one of the very few art forms you can experience from within. And so people become emotionally attached to it in that way. And I kind of design along those boundaries and parameters as well, but that's what makes it special to an area. And so Hawk Tree has done a lot for Bismarck, but it's done a lot for North Dakota, and to promote the Lewis and Clark Trail, it helps a lot as well. And anybody who grew up in North Dakota knows a lot about the Lewis and Clark expedition, and so everybody's pretty proud of the whole Lewis and Clark Trail, and to hear that there's a golf component to that now is pretty cool too. It makes me proud to say I'm from North Dakota.
I'm Chuck Rupert. I'm the head golf professional at Hawk Tree Golf Club, and we look forward to serving you here at Hawk Tree.
Just outside of Bismarck, right along the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail, is Fort Abraham Lincoln. Here you'll see the house that was built for General George Armstrong Custer. And you'll see the Native American lifestyle for thousands of years. You'll be able to see, feel, and hear the history where it comes alive.
Things have changed since the Lewis and Clark expedition, but the Missouri remains a proud part of work and play here in North Dakota.
Now, this is the lake now. Lewis and Clark didn't come up the river in a boat like this, but if they came back today, they'd have a pontoon boat with a motor on it.
Ah, yes, history. Remember that teacher, that book, that movie, the people and things that make the past come to life. That's what you'll find here at the North Dakota Heritage Center in Bismarck. From prehistoric times to modern-day North Dakota, you can see, feel, and touch the colorful history that abounds here in North Dakota. And more colorful history is right down the road.
We're at Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park, and behind me is the Visitor Center Museum. It was a building constructed by the Civilian Conservation Corps back in 1936, and they reconstructed our earth lodges and blockhouses here at Fort Abraham Lincoln State Park. Inside the building, we'll actually see displays and artifacts from the Mandan Indian occupation from the 1500s to 1700s, and artifacts from the frontier military occupation in the 1870s. Tajgaj. Midi bawa ishna, midi namakanuk, nuita, maagorina, numak makana na minimikduch na tichopanik. In English, I say, I greet you as a man would greet his fellow human being. And this is the Honestland village of the Mandan people. Here you'll see earth lodges, you'll see their council lodge, and you'll see a shrine, Ark of the Lone Man. In their language, that's their cultural hero, the one who saved them from the Great Flood.
Well, good day. My name is First Sergeant Johnson. I'm the Frontier Military Interpretive Director here at historic Fort Abraham Lincoln. And where we're at right now is the reconstructed home of General George Armstrong Custer and his dear wife Elizabeth Custer. Just as if it were the year 1875 for the Custers and all their guests that came out here.
The reconstruction of the General George Armstrong Custer house is exact, down to the last detail. In the house, you will see many authentic pieces which belong to the Custers, including his favorite book, The Life of Daniel Webster. Here you will learn about one of America's most famous generals and the battle that took his life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly hope that you make this one of your historic stops here along the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. So come on out to historic Fort Abraham Lincoln, where history comes to life.
Lewis and Clark didn't play golf, but if they did, this would be a course that they would be familiar with. Traditional, pure, and in the spirit of true links golf.
Hi, and welcome to the Links of North Dakota. We're located in Ray, North Dakota, and we're part of the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. My name is Jake Kaza. I'm the head PGA professional here at the Links, where we have an 18-hole golf course that was designed by Stephen Kay. Very natural golf design, pure links layout with minimal earth moved, overlooking the marvelous Lake Sakakawea.
When one thinks of Great Links golf, he thinks of Ireland and Scotland. But if you made the trip to the Links of North Dakota, you know that one of the finest links courses in America is right here. With fairways that tumble and turn and the absence of humanity, you'll find a challenge here with not only the course, but nature. The links of North Dakota can be enjoyed by every level of golfer. Better golfers have a deep appreciation for what they've done here. They've created a true links course here in North Dakota. When you play, expect to use every club in the bag and take time to enjoy some of the most panoramic views on the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. The world's top golf publications have ranked the links of North Dakota as one of the finest in America. And when you come and play the links of North Dakota, I know you will agree.
As the Links of North Dakota is open from mid-April to mid-October, we'd love you to come see us here as we're part of the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail, and we're open for daily play. Please call ahead and make a tee time.
Next up is Rebecca Blackwell. She's got some interesting insights on the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail.
Thank you, Mark, and hello to all you travelers and golfers. North Dakota has done such a good job in preserving the history that Lewis and Clark contributed to America. A perfect example is its reconstruction of Fort Mandan, where Lewis and Clark spent months during a cold winter. And right beside it is the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, with a rare full collection of Carl Bodner and paintings by Michael Haynes, preeminent artists and authorities on depicting the journey of Lewis and Clark. Take a look.
The Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, and here they tell the story better than anyone else.
Welcome to the North Dakota Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center here in Washburn, North Dakota, along the Missouri River on our prairie here in the middle of North Dakota. We tell the story of the great epic adventure that was the Lewis and Clark expedition. Lewis and Clark spent more time here at Fort Mandan than anywhere else on that entire 3.5-year journey. But more importantly, they got along with and cooperated with and lived among the Mandan, the Hidatsa, and other native tribes that came to trade with them, forming a great American story that is uniquely American and uniquely positive in the story of westward expansion. It's a great story. Lewis and Clark, Sacagawea, the whole cast of characters. It's just part of what you find when you come to North Dakota, golf our great courses, and find our great legends. We like to say here in our part of the world, 6 legends, 1 legendary vacation. Lewis and Clark, Sacagawea, Custer, Sitting Bull, Theodore Roosevelt. Some of what you won't want to miss when you come to the Lewis and Clark Center, in addition to our central focus of the Lewis and Clark expedition, and especially the time spent at Fort Mandan, and the story of Fort Clark, what followed in the wake of Lewis and Clark, is the story of Prince Maximilian and Carl Bodmer, and a complete collection of those 81 occupants created by Carl Bodmer. A lot of folks may not recognize the name Bodmer, but if you look up American Indian in the encyclopedia, typically it's one of his images. If it's Chief Forebears or Pariskaruba, the dog soldier with his dramatic raven-feathered headdress, you'll find all of that on display. We are but a handful of galleries in the entire world that has this complete 81 print collection. We have it here on display for you to enjoy. And all of that here at the center is really a setup for going 2.5 miles down the road, where you will find our fully reconstructed, full-scale size Fort Mandan, built of cottonwood logs, each room equipped as if the members of the expedition may just be off for a little hunting party.
Another wonderful story here is the artwork of Michael Haynes. In many of his detailed depictions, you'll see a large dog. It's a Newfoundland, a large, strong, web-footed dog that belonged to Meriwether Lewis. You can just imagine the reaction when he came into a village with his trusted friend, Seaman. It's a story that anyone will love, and children at the center love the opportunity to live the life of the pioneers.
There's just so much to see and do around the Bismarck area and farther west in North Dakota as you make your journey across our state, golfing our great courses and taking in our rich cultural sites. You are walking in the footsteps of history. Spend the morning playing golf, spend the afternoon with us, and you'll drink it all in, and you'll go home understanding the special place in American history. What played out here on the prairie along the Missouri River in North Dakota. We look forward to having you with us.
Next up, we'll be visiting our final championship golf course. It is in the heart of the Badlands, a course like none other. And next to it is the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and it sits in the town of Medora.
Welcome to the Badlands. Theodore Roosevelt said, "If it wasn't for my time spent here in the Badlands of North Dakota, I never would have been president." Medora is the community here on the Little Missouri River, and they hold true to their American values, doing their part to keep the Old West spirit alive and well. The Roughrider Hotel has been completely renovated, and it still serves the best breakfast in town. Just down the street is the North Dakota Cowboy Hall of Fame. In the front of the building, you'll see a 3-ton sculpture by Arnie Adicott called 100X. Inside, you'll see the cowboys and cowgirls who have weaved North Dakota's colorful past. You'll get a chance to meet today's rodeo champions and the queens of the rodeo. And of course, the Lakota Chief Sitting Bull takes his rightful place here, as does George Armstrong Custer. Theodore Roosevelt is covered from his time in the Badlands to his presidency to a national park here that bears his name. Once in the park, you're greeted with a one-of-a-kind environment and a host of wildlife. Everything's here for you to create memories that will last a lifetime. Here on the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail in North Dakota. Here in Medora, eagles do fly, and you'll never have to hold your horses. Unless you're with a group like this, the best of America by horseback, from 7 countries and 41 states.
You traveled over the buttes, you could see the Bully Pulpit golf course, and it was just breathtaking.
Yeah, we were riding up today, and when you see that golf course, I've seen golf courses all over the country, and I've played them all over the country, and a lot of gorgeous golf courses with a lot of really nice holes and nice layouts, but I've never seen anything that's got a backdrop like this golf course here. If you want scenery when you play golf on a really nice golf course, this one right here is as good as I've ever seen.
No matter where you play golf in the world, you'll never see another golf course like Bully Pulpit.
Welcome to Bully Pulpit Golf Course, located in the Badlands of North Dakota. We're right here on the banks of the Little Missouri River, designed by Michael Herdzin in 2002, opening for play in 2004. It plays anywhere from 4,800 yards at the forward tees all the way back to 7,166 from the back. There's 5 sets of tees on every hole. It's a very unique and enjoyable golf course, not only because of the design, but because of the setting with which it sits here in the Badlands of North Dakota. People that come through the area on vacations, and Bully Pulpit is actually just another component of a great family vacation here in southwestern North Dakota. This is such a neat and unique location. I doubt that anybody's going to see another golf course like this one. And as far as the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail, there's great golf courses on the trail. Bully Pulpit is just another fantastic course that you can play on the trail.
Not only will you be playing great golf, you'll be walking in the footsteps of history. General George Armstrong Custer camped here, and he crossed the Little Missouri River for the last time on his way to the Battle of Little Bighorn. Between the 15th green and the 16th tee box is a beautiful rock formation. Here you'll find names and dates from the past, carved in stone. And speaking of the 16th hole, it is a great one. This par 4 has an elevated tee shot, and your approach shot is uphill. And you'll find the course conditions perfect. Here at Bully Pulpit, you'll find 3 different environments: the Badlands, grasslands, and woodlands.
I'm Dave Solger, Director of Golf at Bully Pulpit Golf Course. I invite you to come play Bully Pulpit, one of the most unique golf courses in the United States. I guarantee when you come to play here, you'll be glad you did.
In Medora, you'll find the home of the aristocratic French nobleman, Marquis de Morez. The outspoken Frenchman was disliked by many, but was loved by many, including his wife, Medora. The town named after her always had a special place in her heart. One of the favorite modes of transportation in Medora was the stagecoach, and you can still ride that stagecoach today. When dinner time rolls around, they have a North Dakota Medora special. Located on the hill overlooking Medora, they serve up pitchfork fondue, a ribeye cooked up North Dakota style. But they do have hot dogs for the kids, and to complement your meal is some great entertainment. The finale for the evening is a backstage tour of the amphitheater and the greatest show in America.
Together about March and May here. We get about 1,000 or about 800 and some applications for 400 and some jobs. So my dad asked right away, can you get us in?
It's a show that every member of the family will love.
And so that you can remember your time passing through Medora, we have a special gift for you. It's a coloring map. On one side is the United States, and on the other, the great state of North Dakota. And cut it. For we live in a country where everything is possible. Where even a cowboy can become president of the United States. God bless you as you go on your way. And God bless America.
Hi, I'm Fred Walker with North Dakota Tourism. I'd like to thank you for taking this journey across North Dakota along the Lewis and Clark Golf Trail. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching Golfing Country. I hope you enjoyed the show just as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Consider your passport stamped for Golfing Country. All the best to you and yours, and we'll see you next week.
What are you gonna do for some fun today? I hope you get a chance to play. What are you gonna do to bless your life? Walking down the old fairway.